guys, so today I have a Q&A for you, and I know a lot of you guys were requesting a Q&A, and I cried way too many times in this video, but I hope that you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get into the questions because I don't really want to take too long. Okay, so have you ever thought of moving out of your parents' house? I have, but then I realized, oh my god, Alina, you can't wake up on your own with 20 alarm clocks. How are you going to wake up in your own apartment at all? I'm literally going to hibernate for like 2 weeks until people are like, is she dead? If you had 24 hours to live, would you want to know? If so, what would you do? I don't even know how to answer that, because if it was a brutal death, I'd probably stay the entire day in my house, like panicking about it and stuff like that. But if I knew it was like a peaceful death, like I was gonna die when I like went to bed, that would be pretty cool to be able to like just have closure and tell everybody like I love them. And what's your biggest motivation in life? Love you. I love you too, and overall, in general, the only thing that keeps me going is God, because recently I've been in a slump. I'll probably get into a little bit later in the video, but I've been in a really hard slump. I've never really been in this kind of emotional thing ever in my life, and so I was dealing with it. It was brand new to me, and only last night did I open the Bible finally, and I opened the book to a random page, and there was Proverbs, and I started reading it, and I was literally tearing and crying, and I felt like God was directly addressing all the things that I've been going through, and I was just like, why have I not opened the Bible earlier? Are we best friends? Hell yeah! What are you trying to say? Are you saying that you're doubting my friendship with you? Oh my god, why am I reading this? Would you rather eat a spider tarantula or a spicy scorpion? Why? Is there no like Chipotle around the corner? I can't. Bye. Just kidding, we still have the video to finish. If you could have a makeup line, what would you name it? But that's a really great question. If you guys were to see me coming out with a makeup line, what would you want me to name it, number one, and what would you want to see first? Like if I were to create anything, what is the first thing you want to see me create? Now this is my type of question. Would you rather have a tiger or a cheetah as a pet? Darn it! This is such a hard question. From my extensive research, this picture, and I have decided and come to a conclusion that I want the cheetah. I remember one time a subscriber merged my eyes with a cheetah's eyes. I think I still have the picture on my Instagram somewhere far down. Basically, me and cheetah are one. Like, one. Ow! Do you think Stephen Amell from Arrow is hot? Bah! Girl, that is nothing to joke about. I'm really upset that he's married and has like a family, because like we could have been beautiful together, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get over it. How many boyfriends have you had? One. Would you rather be rich and have only one friend, or be poor but have a bunch of friends? I love you, Alina. I love you too. Definitely be poor but have a bunch of friends. Number one, I think that you're always richer when you have a lot of friends. Also, just throwing out some logic here. I could have a bunch of friends. One of those friends could be Beyonce. Or Taylor Swift. I mean, come on, she's like such a nice person. She would totally help you out. What do you like to do in the summer and why? I like to stay inside because there's AC. What is your main goal in life as a YouTuber? I think when I first started YouTube, I never expected it to grow this much. And I think I said this before, I was looking for a place to belong. I was looking for just to not feel the pain that I was feeling in my everyday life. So now that I'm here and I'm on the other side of the screen, I think that that's my job now. My job to help you and to feel, like make you feel that you aren't alone, because I know that our everyday lives can be pretty harsh. There's so many terrible things going on in the world, and I constantly get messages from you guys telling me about like some of the stuff that you are going through, and it just breaks my heart. I really wish that I was there holding your hand and telling you that everything was okay and pulling you out of the troubles and fighting your battles for you, but unfortunately I don't have that power to travel to every single one of you guys and just help you through everything. I would do that in a heartbeat, and I would switch places with you guys in a heartbeat. I want you to be happy, but unfortunately I can't do that. And so my only wish is that when you guys watch my videos, that it puts a smile on your face and that it gives you a little bit of motivation to go on to the next day. Because I promise you, the troubles that you're going through right now and the pain and everything, it is temporary. Life gets so much better. And it's up to you to get out of that. Because when you let yourself mope and let yourself into that sorrow, it's hard to get out. But fight it as hard as you can, because I promise you it gets better. And find help. And if you need to reach out, definitely message me. Sometimes I can't really reply to everybody, but I try my best to. But I know even for me, just writing in a safe place makes me feel better. So if you need to rant, you can send me an anonymous message on Tumblr. Maybe I'll read it and I'll reply to you. But at the same time, it'll just make you feel better knowing that, you know, you let it out. So when you watch my videos, I hope that you feel love, and I hope you find a smile on your face, and I hope that you let that pain go. Let me absorb it. Let me take it from you, because I would switch places with you in a heartbeat. Wow, that was kind of like emotional. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be and why? Love you, and you're gorgeous. Thank you. I love you too. And I would give people more love. I think that love for one another is missing, because with love it's hard to be greedy and it's hard to want to hurt someone else physically or emotionally, because when you love someone you would take a bullet for them. You wouldn't want to hurt them in any way. Alina, I love your videos, but I want to be in this video. So being the religion that you are, do you ever get made fun of? What is your tip for being you? I don't see anything wrong with being who you are and believing your own beliefs. I always get made fun of by my friends for going to church and for believing in my religion. I love you so much. Hope to meet you one day. I hope to meet you one day too. I love you too. I'm Russian Orthodox in a mostly Catholic country. In school, it was always like so many questions. Why am I celebrating Christmas on January 7th? Why is my Easter a week off? Sometimes I just stopped talking about it entirely. But then I realized as I got older that why should I care? It is my life and I love going to church. For me, my religion is super important and it is who I am. So if you don't like it, whatever. You keep doing you. Because honestly, I think in this life, we often are so easily twisted. Different people and different opinions, and I think that those different opinions are so toxic. Because in your life, who is going to be your constant? You. Are you happy with your life? Are you happy with your faith? Then do it. I love Jesus. I love God. I love going to church. It's someplace where I feel like I'm at home. So what? I love it. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care what you say. I, for one, love ranch Doritos on my plain bagels with cream cheese. Just because I like that and everyone criticizes me for it. Do you think I'm gonna stop? No, because it is freaking delicious. You seem very happy and God bless, but do you ever feel like you want a companion to share it all with? Thank you, number one. And this is a very strange question to me because, yes, I'm happy, and do I ever feel like I want a companion to share it all with? You're trying to say, like, do I want, like, a husband to share it all with? I feel like I don't need to get married. I think that everything I could possibly ever need, God already fulfills for me. Like, I love him so much. But for me, I want to share my happiness with everyone. No matter who I meet on the street. Sometimes I see people at the register at like a store that I stop by and they're looking sad. I want to throw my happiness at them. I literally am like what is the word? Like a prostitute of happiness. Like, I throw my happiness at everyone. I'm just like, here you go, like, throw it. Like, I want everyone to be happy. And like, no matter what, I will go like the extra distance to try to make you happy. And so for me, it's kind of weird saying, like, do you feel like you want a companion to share it all with? I want to share it with the entire world. I want to throw my happiness out. Whoa, I almost broke something. But like, you know, I just don't feel like I need just one person. I need like the entire world to feel it. Is that weird? I'm so sorry if I just made you really uncomfortable, but I'm throwing my happiness at you like, pow! Okay, first of all, you're such a great human being, and I love all the videos, but most the sensitive ones. I want to know what breaks your heart. and what you do when bad things happen. Just asking this because I'm learning how to deal with my problems other than cut myself. And no, I'm not a sick for attention. I'm just talking to you like this because I feel like you're a friend of mine. By the way, I love you, sweetie. I love you too, and oh my gosh. So I get these kind of messages a lot where, you know, people throw their problems at me, and I do my best to kind of throw advice at you. First question that you said is, what breaks my heart? Everything breaks my heart. Like, literally, I'm one of those people, like, I would read the news and, like, someone tried to, like, you know, drive their car into the water or something like that, and I'm crying. I was, like, crying as, like, a high schooler, like, on the bus. I would just be sobbing, like, so everything breaks my heart. It's like I care way too much, and sometimes it's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse at once. Like, I care so much to the point where people I don't even know, I literally cry for you guys when I pray at night. I cry for you. So for you, exactly for you. I was crying when I was praying for you last night. Just how it is. And I hate when I hear that you guys are hurting yourselves, because oh my god, I'm gonna cry like really bad. So I'm sorry if my makeup gets ruined for this, but I see you guys as like my friends, as like my best friends, even the people in my real life, you know, the ones that I see at college. When I find out they're going through a struggle, whether it's, you know, family related or personal, I immediately, the first thing I want to do is fix it for them. Like, I want to switch places with you guys. I want to take your pain, and I'm willing to go through everything for you. And what breaks my heart is knowing that you need someone and you don't have that help. And I know I'm not a superhero. I can't like be traveling around helping everybody, but I wish I could. And I wish I could just help you see the world the way I do. And I wish I could just put a mirror in front of you and make you see you the way I see you. And I hate when people are like, oh my god, you're so beautiful and I want to be you. Like, I hate those comments. Everyone is beautiful, and makeup only enhances that beauty. Have you guys seen me without my freaking makeup? I look like a troll, but it's okay because I'm happy looking like a troll. I don't care. And I think that makeup can make you feel so confident, and that's why I love it so much, because I want you to see how beautiful you are. That's why I do prom makeup. That's why I do makeup in general. I'm not a makeup artist because I love doing people's makeup. I love seeing you happy. That's why I do it. And I've done prom makeup for tons of people for free just because I want to see them happy at the end. I spent countless hours on people just because I want them to be happy. And that's exactly what I want with you. I want you to be happy. I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to see that you're beautiful and that you have potential and that you're worth it. You're worthy of the love and the happiness that is going to be coming to you. And the thing is that you keep pushing it away, but you need to learn to let it in. This sadness and this sorrow and this pain is only temporary. Just because you're addicted to this thought, to this thing. It's just a sad chapter. You're not a sad story. You can get through it. I promise. It's really hard. I know it's really hard. And sometimes you feel like you're never gonna make it out, but you will. I promise. Let me be your rock. Throw your pain at me, and I will gladly take it from you, because I don't want it to hurt you anymore. And my biggest suggestion is literally just reach out to God. I have been through a lot, and I've had friends who've been through a lot, and the only thing I can recommend is to turn to God. Give him your problems, give him your worries, open the Bible, read Proverbs. You literally, there's so much to this life, and I don't want you to waste now being sad. Now it's time for questions and answers on Snapchat, so let's get this thing started.
What's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber?
What's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? Dealing with all the hate. It's really hard and it's really emotionally draining, and sometimes you need a break to just, you know, rejuvenate yourself. It's like also really creatively, like, draining.
Hi, Alina. question for you is, if you could travel to one place in the entire world, where would it be? Love you.
I love you too. Nikki Bay is her name. So, if I could travel anywhere in the world, I would travel. Number one, I want to travel everywhere, so it's like a struggle. But I would love to go somewhere in South America. Lana Tixlala. Have you ever had a stalker? Yes, I have. I have quite the story about that, actually. I've had 2 incidences with stalkers that if you guys want a separate video, I'll talk about, because it's pretty kind of creepy, and it's like a long story. What is your major dream job? Yay! My dream job is basically this. Besides makeup, what is your number 1 hobby? Sleep.
Hey Alina, it's Felicia. I have a question. Who's your biggest influence in life?
Who's my biggest influence in life? In life, like here, I would say my mom. She is so hardworking in so many different ways. She's sacrificed a lot for me, and it reminds me of just how blessed I am and how grateful I should be for my life. Thank you so much for everybody who asked me questions. I had so much fun answering them, even though I cried multiple times. I love Q&As, but I also sometimes, like, they're silly, and I want to get deep. I want to tell you guys and answer questions like this where it's just a little bit more personal and something that will leave you with just some things to think about. And sometimes no one in our lives is telling us the things that we need to hear, and I think that God works in such amazing ways. Or sometimes something that is said on the radio, something that is said in a conversation next to you, or maybe even in a YouTube video, it will touch you in a way that you weren't expecting it to touch you. So I hope that this has left you in a better attitude, happier, and ready to spread love in the world. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for all your love and support, for all the likes, and for all the subscriptions. It's amazing, and it makes me happy. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!